Can we cure the common cold? If not, are there any actual remedies that claim to make you feel better? Find out what's effective and what's not so effective for treating the common cold, so stay tuned until the end of the video. Chances are you clicked this video because you or a loved one has a cold at the moment. So share this video with them because I'm confident that there's some useful information in here that can be for sure helpful. So although there's no cure for the common cold right now, I'm going to look at some treatments, some at-home remedies, and some alternative remedies as well to help reduce those cold symptoms. Because let's face it, at some point in our lives, almost everyone has had and will have another cold. Adults can actually experience 2 to 3 colds a year caused by the cold virus, especially if they are a smoker. This means that antibiotics are not an effective treatment because they only work against bacteria and not viruses. Sometimes a cold may lead to a bacterial infection though, so in that case antibiotics would have a benefit if they were able to prevent or treat the kind of infection. Keep in mind that the cold virus is a self-limiting virus, which means it'll go away on its own and usually isn't dangerous. The best thing we could do up to that point is treat the symptoms. Identifying what your worst and most bothersome symptom is a good place to start. Some home remedies you need to be doing are definitely be resting. Your body needs to rest to heal, and that should be obvious. Secondly, staying hydrated. Water, juice, and even warm lemon water with honey helps loosen congestion. Thirdly, if your symptom is a sore throat, gargle 1/4 to ½ teaspoon salt with 8 ounces of warm water to relieve that scratchy throat. Fourthly, if your symptoms are congestion, when you're blowing your nose, you want to make sure you block one nostril and gently blow into the tissue from the other nostril to prevent sniffing mucus back up into the nostril, which can cause even more sinus pressure. For the cold treatments available over the counter, you can try pain relievers for fever, sore throat, and headache like Tylenol. For really stubborn nasal congestion, you could try decongestant, but limit that to no more than 3 days. Lastly, you could try cold and cough medication combos for adults and children over 5. Even though they won't prevent a cold or shorten its duration, it will provide symptom relief, which you may be needing, especially for pain, fever, congestion, and coughs that are all occurring at the same time. Lastly, some alternative medicines that are controversial right now, but for completion's sake, I'll go ahead and list them. You could try vitamin C, which for the most part won't prevent the cold, but may shorten its duration of symptoms. Echinacea, which the studies are mixed, can reduce the severity and duration of cold symptoms if taken early on. I'll have a video on that one soon, so subscribe not to miss out. And lastly, zinc, which some studies show that taking zinc lozenges or syrups can reduce the length of the cold by 1 day if taken within the first 24 hours of the cold. When should you go see a doctor though? That's a good question. You should go if you're an adult with a fever greater than 101.3 or 38.5 degrees Celsius, if your fever lasts 5 days or more, or it returns after you're fever free. You should also go if you have shortness of breath or wheezing, if your throat is severely sore, or if you feel like you aren't getting better after 7 to 10 days, which most cold symptoms usually last until. Because the cold virus enters your body through the mouth, eyes, or nose by spreading through droplets in the air when someone's sick, coughs, sneezes, or talks, there are important things you could do right now to prevent getting sick, as prevention is one of the keys here. Especially from the fall to the winter time, this is where most colds happen. So wash your hands frequently with soap and water for 20 seconds. Disinfect the things that are around you. Always use tissue when blowing into your nose, and teach your kids to do the same. Don't share utensils, and overall just take care of yourself, which includes getting exercise, enough sleep, eating clean, and managing your stress. Let me know what works for you guys when it comes to fighting the cold in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, subscribe, like, and turn the bell on to not miss out on more videos like these. I'm really glad that you guys made it all the way to the end of the video, and as always, see you on the next one.